I thought it was a really good performance for our guys. We had a little stretch there in the middle of the second half where maybe we lost focus. Thought early in the game we had a couple breakdowns defensively, gave them some clean looks, but really thought we competed well, thought we focused well, thought we had a lot of guys step in and contribute. Thought we didn't play the scoreboard, came out second half with good energy. You always worry when you go in the halftime with a big lead like that. The guys are going to kind of let off the throttle a little bit, and I thought we came out and really ratcheted up the defensive intensity. Our focus remained. So a lot of positives. I thought, really first half, Julius gave us some huge minutes coming off the bench and just changed tempo of the game, got some steals, got us out in trance, took a few shots. He's been key for us. He kind of changes the tempo of the game, but I thought he was outstanding in the first half, and again had a lot of guys contribute up and down the roster. So I thought we played really well, and certainly I thought probably had a couple of our best practice of the year, coming into this game. So prepare well, gives you a chance to play well. So good to see our guys realize that.
Really a clean performance all around too. If you look at it, one thing that really stands out: you forced 23 turnovers, scored 33 points off those turnovers. And on the flip side, you only turned the ball over 5 times. So kind of talk about that.
Yeah, and I think, we went in when we emptied the bench there. We had one turnover with like 8 minutes to go. So you played 32 minutes and turned over once. It was about as clean as you could play. And it wasn't a scenario where we were just playing selfishly, because you look at the number, 26 assists to 5 turnovers. So the ball was really moving. Ball was hopping. Guys were driving and making plays for one another. But we were taking care of it. And we've talked about, our whole goal offensively, when you distill it down to its simplest form, would be, we want to take care of the ball, and we want to try to, generate great shots, right? Get great shots. And I thought tonight we did a really good job, both those things. I thought guys gave up good to get great. I thought we broke the paint and forced help and moved it on and made the right plays. We taught a lot here, come back from Christmas, about our rim decisions and trying to improve in that area and being more, again, collective and guys driving to make plays for each other. I thought we did a great job of that tonight. And then, as always, the defensive end, that fuels everything for us. And, when our defense is good and we're getting stops and we're closing possessions with rebounds, that allows us to get out in transition. And obviously, when we get out in transition, that's where we're at our best.
26 assists, 5 turnovers. You kind of already alluded to this. And then Anthony Brown inches a little bit closer to that triple-double we think he might get this year. 20 points, 8 rebounds, 7 assists, 4 steals, no turnovers. Talk about his performance tonight and kind of dictating what your offense is doing.
Yeah, he's terrific. Ant's just getting more and more comfortable. I think, like our team, again, as this group has really made a lot of progress coming in from game 1 through game 12, and I still think we have a long way to go to come close to grazing our ceiling, right? So, but he's been fantastic. The thing that Anthony does is I think he touches the game in a lot of ways. He's for a little guy, he's 6 feet tall, but he's got a 6'7" wingspan. He's a terrific defensive rebounder. He gets in there. He's a guy that is a high assist guy when you look at his numbers, but he very rarely, if ever, turns that thing over. And so his stat line in terms of the assists, 7, turnovers, none, is not an anomaly. That's something, or an outlier. That's something that he's been pretty consistent after the first few games of the year. First 3 games of the year were rough for him. I think just adjusting to our system, how we play, the demands, and then I think it's different for him too, because he's used to playing with the ball in his hands, and the way we play, he's on the ball obviously a lot, but he's also off the ball. He's not having to bring it up every time. It's not as much position specific. So he's learning to play ahead and get those pitch aheads and attack through the 45 and put pressure on the rim that way. But I think he's just continued to get better and better. And again, just like our team, I think great progress, but still a long way to go to maximize what he's capable of.
Different kind of challenge you prepare for on Saturday. Obviously, a Newberry team, we know what they do, so we're accustomed to what they do. But talk about preparing for that as you kind of get now into the grind of the Thanksgiving.
Yeah, it'll be a challenge. Dave's team, always has the same hallmarks. They play unbelievably hard. They come at you. They put pressure on you the second they, step on the court, and it's pressure on both ends of the floor. They challenge every dribble. They try to drive it down your throat. They really put a lot of stress on your transition defense. They put a lot of stress on your ability to check out, which was an area tonight that I thought, we weren't quite as good as needed to be. We gave up, 14 offensive rebounds, but they're going to stress all that. Can you guard the ball at the point of attack? Do you shrink? How are you in your help on the defensive end or on the offensive end for us? And their defensive end, they're going to put a lot of pressure on us. They're going to trap you. They're going to force you to make plays. It's not going to be a game where I'll be, calling anything. It's going to be on our guys to make plays. They'll be thrilled. So I could, but we just got to go in, prepare well, and it's the same no matter who you play. If you can take care of the ball and you get great shots, you got to live with that offensively, and then defensively, it's like always. Got to get back in trans. Got to keep the ball in the paint. Got to make sure you close possessions with rebounds to have a chance against Dave's team. So looking forward to it. It's a unique game. I told the guys in the locker room there's no other game on our schedule like it. Nobody plays that way. He's the maestro of that, the master. And so we'll have to be ready to be at our best on Saturday.